Ready on the button. What's up, Klamath Balls? I'm your host, Mike.
And this is Dave. This is our first inaugural What's Up, Klamath Falls.
So this is a YouTube show for and about Klamath Falls. We'll talk about things like food.
We'll have a few guests on, small businesses, maybe some restaurants, other little, lots of little stuff in there.
And we'll go over things to do in and around the Klamath Falls area.
And believe it or not, I think we have, some stuff to do.
We do have some stuff to do. And we have people that have things for us to do, too.
There you go.
So, and in addition to this, we're going to be having a YouTube channel called the Kentucky Bourbon Boys. And we understand there's a lot of bourbon pages out there on YouTube or bourbon sites, but ours is going to be a little bit different. I think you'll like what you see. Stand by on that. We'll keep you posted as it comes along.
Well, don't go too far because you do have something right here.
Oh, yeah. So what are we drinking, Dave?
Oh, well, I think you made me an old-fashioned.
It is, actually. It's a Wild Turkey 101 old-fashioned with some Woodford's bitters and some of your homemade simple syrup. And it's delicious.
It is delicious. Those bitters are on point, and Wild Turkey is solid. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that'll bag on Wild Turkey and call it rock gut whiskey and all that. The 101, if you're familiar with bourbons, you'll know that it's a bargain just waiting to be had out there. So keep that one in mind. If you like a good bourbon and don't want to spend a ton of money and you've kind of written it off in the past as a rock gut whiskey, it's really not. Give it a shot again. You'll like it.
And it's available. I mean, if you go out with the wife and she's having her foo-foo, whatever, you can go to the bar and say, hey, I want Wild Turkey and Pepsi or whatever you want. It's there.
Oh, yeah.
It's there.
Sometimes the wife and I will go out and I'll have give me some with an umbrella in it. And she'll be like,
oh, well,
what's the matter with you?
Whatever. I'll tell her that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And she enjoys her whiskey as much as I do. So I'm proud of that. But,
well, so doing the homework for the show, I didn't know this until a couple days ago, but news, I think, whatever, maybe, I'm throwing it out there. Noteworthy entertainment, weather, and sports. Do you know that?
It's an acronym, right? Noteworthy entertainment, weather, and sports.
Yeah.
News. I did not know that until you brought it up the other day.
And if it's not, then we're going for it.
And if you found it on the internet, it has to be true.
That's right. That's right. I probably did find it there.
So, yeah, a nice headline, depending on how you want to look at it. Apparently, OJ has assumed room temperature. So we don't have to worry about his drama anymore.
Well, I think they found. Okay, so I have to give him props. Brad Williams.
Is that the little guy?
That is the little guy, but I'll give him props. Because he evidently tweeted it first. What did he say? OJ's dead, of course, but he can rest easy because they finally found his wife's killer, and he's dead. His wife killer is now dead. I think
Didn't he, start singing the Oompa Loompa song and star him off, or how'd that go?
Oh, I like Brad. Brad's funny.
I like Brad too.
I'd like to kick him down the street someday.
Little people, big world.
There we go. Anyway,
yeah.
So a little bit local. I guess Washburn is closed and find another way to cross town, I guess.
Haven't really had a chance to dig into find out what's going on. I'm sure somebody out there would be happy to let us know. I do have people at the streets department that I could talk to, but I have not yet. So.
Well, and we were cruising around Washburn today, so it had to be. Let's see, it has to be north of South 6, because we were South 6 in Washburn today, and it was just fine.
Right. Yeah, it seems like it's coming off of Crater Lake Parkway is where the issue is. Not sure what's going on there, but it's making a mess. It's really inconvenient. But you know what? Those guys all have a job to do. Don't be nasty to the guys working out there because it's not their fault. They're just doing what their job is. So.
And we all have something to do. So yeah,
I don't.
Most of us.
God,
most of us.
So what's School of Dance? Oh, Rachel's School of Dance. Oh, Rachel. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
fundraiser, right?
Yeah, kind of not the best news, but I guess she fell in hard times, and I heard a little bit of don't know specific, but some kind of I think breast cancer. I was told.
That's
So
what I
there's a
understand.
few donation stations around town for
So
that.
she does good things for the community. Good things for the kids. So yeah, if you have a moment, stop by the studio or just look for a Dropbox around town, and you can make a donation and help her out as she goes through her hopefully through the healing process.
There's been a lot of people that make it through, so
Yeah,
hope she does.
yeah. It seems like that's getting to be more and more of a survivable form of cancer. So I don't want to take it lightly, but hope for the best for her.
Right.
On a lighter note, car
Yeah.
show season's kicking off.
Yeah, sure not today, but yeah, it's getting close.
Right. I know next month they're going to be a car show over, I believe, at Washburn or at the Ford dealer on Washburn. And for the SJS awareness, Carl Chapman and his daughter and that put this together. His daughter suffers from SJS, and so they do a great job with the car show every year. So keep an eye out for that. I'm sure that the info would be out on Facebook. Or you could probably get a hold of Lithia Ford, and they can fill you out on when that's going to kick off. I intend to be there. Might even bring a camera and do a remote, so we'll see how that goes.
That would be sweet. Yeah, well, there's a lot. There's what benefit of the basin, of course, the cruise. Is Malin on?
Malin, 4th of July is on, and then this organization I kind of know of called the Rip City Riders. On July 13th, their annual summer run is taking place, and this year they are going to incorporate a car show into that too. So it's over on Spring Street, and something new that they're doing to have a little bit more for the general public to check out.
Well, you might want to go there just for the. I know the tattoo place right next door is giving away a couple gift certificates. So
Yeah, Elysian Tattoo. You can go see Waffles over there, and um, he's going to be giving away some gift certificates. He's done some work on me, and pretty happy with it. So give him a shot if you haven't been over there.
well, in other news, I guess Bite of Klamath has had some. We like, I guess, talking about it, but on a good note, I did have something Thai last night. That was pretty good.
Samtum Thai, yeah.
Something.
Samtum. They're on South 6th Street there, across from the fairgrounds, over by the Chevron station.
Yeah,
It's
the little
Chevron.
food trailer court.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 of them in
Thing.
there, and a hair salon.
I'm always trying to get somebody to light me up with some heat, and she did okay. She did okay.
Dave likes things that turns his butthole into a blowtorch.
Yeah. Well, and so there might be some antics and swell episodes coming up on here. You guys might want to. We'll get some one chip challenge, or I don't know. I've already done the death nut.
Yeah.
Made it through. Did not make me die. I'm
Oh,
still
you're
here.
talking about the spicy one.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
The one you can buy.
Right.
regularly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if you're go to Bangkok, I'm sure you can get a death nut challenge there. Sorry.
We'll just leave that one.
All right. It's
Well-
it's a family program.
Yeah. And I guess the other last one you found today was this new welcome core.
So yeah, there's found this news story today. There's a federal government funded thing called the Welcome Corps, and we have one here in Klamath Falls. And I would be curious to get the public's input, feelings on this. So these people are dedicated to welcoming in. How's the nice way to phrase this?
Homeless folk.
Well, no, it would be cool if they would help out like our local homeless, like our veterans and that are in need. They are bringing in folks that are coming over the border and welcoming them into our town and helping them get settled and their kids into schools and helping them find employment and housing and all that. Great. Just personal opinion here, but I'd much rather, at this point, see them take care of our veterans uh, that don't have a home, that don't have clothing, that don't, that are in need of a lot of these things.
How do I put this nicely? This is almost the same thing as the $700 for Maui. This is almost
A
that
slap in the
that
face to our
that good.
citizens.
It's almost that good.
Right, right. So
Yeah.
we'll leave that. We'll leave that hanging out there and get your impressions and opinions of it. I'm sure that they are quite varied. I follow. What is it? Klamath Falls News and Scanner and News or something like that. And there's never a shortage of opinions on there. So
How are the crackheads doing today?
they're not all. No.
Oh,
No.
sorry. Oh,
I mean, there's a couple, I suspect, but no, it's actually not a bad. If you haven't checked it out, there is some good information on there sometimes. But for every one post of good information, there's probably 30 negative comments about how or why they're wrong or different or whatever. So anyway, take it for what it is. Um,
that's where the charter guy started, wasn't it?
what was his name? Who remembers that?
Oh,
He was just recent. But yeah, he was out there saving the community and working in, I don't know, was it a nuclear detonation or something that he got the cable up and running in?
yeah, I think so. The fiber cut somewhere up in Bend, and that guy saved our day.
Raul or
Yeah, was it right?
no, I
That's
don't
something.
think so. Anyway, you guys know who we're talking about.
Yeah, hero.
Yeah,
Hero.
yeah, we thought.
Well,
Good for him. He gave everybody something to talk about, and even made the news through his
antics.
antics. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Put it.
Was that? Would you call that fake news? Then? What?
It was. It was more honest news than what you typically get, even if it was misled.
That's true.
It's-
Give me that.
That's one of the few stories that I actually kind of buy into.
Whatever keeps us entertained, right?
Yeah, no, that's what news is for,
Right.
entertainment purposes anymore. So,
Well, this being our first inaugural edition or whatever, you have some nice new shiny bright things around here.
yeah, well, we do, and
Wow.
and it's something that we've wanted to do for a while, and started shopping around for equipment to build a studio, and a company named Sweetwater was recommended. So I contacted a guy over there named Danny Mosco, Mosco, and could not have been a more helpful guy. He set us up with all of the equipment that we needed, and we get tech support. He gives me a phone call out of the blue about every week and a half to see how things are going and if we're up and running or if we have any needs.
Well, and I'll give you that because I mean we can plug stuff in, but there was a few times where I would say you tested him because he doesn't have to support this thing or that thing, and he led us right where we needed to go too.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
cool
So
dude. Cool dude.
very cool dude. So it doesn't have to be a podcast studio. They do stuff for musicians and bands and you name it. If you need audio stuff, if you need video, if you need a guitar, get a hold of Danny over at Sweetwater, and I promise you he'll take good care of you. They're really good folks over there. So there's my plug. Sponsor me, Danny.
There you go. Yeah, we'll take some more. I'm sure there's better stuff than what we got, but let's test him. I guess.
I know there's more stuff.
There you go. Yeah. Well, speaking of that, yeah, we have 2 more microphones that are not up here right now, and a couple more chairs. So hopefully we get those filled with.
We got plans. We've got
we go over topics.
yeah.
Suicide.
We're gonna do
Veterans.
yeah, we'll talk about. We've got some guests coming up. Some that we want to discuss the personal experiences with suicide and veteran suicide. And on a lighter note, we've got Jimmy over there with Retro Room Records that's gonna come around and talk about his comedy shows and what direction he's going to go with that, and what direction he's taking Retro Room with the new location on Main Street.
Which I think is open now. So go see him
Today.
on Main.
Today, Saturday the 13th, is the grand opening. So,
And we're here doing this.
and we're here doing this
Oh, we got to get down there then.
as soon as we're done.
Jimmy's a cool dude too, though.
Yeah, if you have not met Jimmy,
Go
great
see a
guy.
comedy show.
Go see a comedy show. Go to Retro Room Records. He's got. He let me in the new store the other day, and it was like a flashback. Granted, I'm dating myself here, but like my high school days. Walk in there, and just the vibe that store has is really cool. It takes me back to the '80s. But it's a really cool place, and he doesn't just have records. He's got CDs. He's got some cassettes. He's got a variety of things in there. So go check it out. Retro Room Records down on Main. It's right next to Wong's.
Yeah, I think he's talked about that's his new lunch spot.
Yeah, pretty handy.
Well-
Yeah. That poor guy. He just got rear-ended yesterday. That's the second. I've known this guy for about a year, and he's had 2 cars wrecked now around here. So he wasn't sure if he was going to make the opening today or not, but he's got a lot of supporters here in town that came to his rescue and helped get things going, and they made it. But I believe he said he's got a concussion and a sprained wrist and some other things going on. But the community, and that's what I love about our town is when somebody's really in need, our town kicks in and helps people out. So, and that's what they did. They helped him out and got him up and running so he could have his grand opening today, even though he's injured. So, good deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think on that note, I'm going to toast you for
Cheers,
the
my friend.
delicious, and toast to
To Klamath Falls.
Klamath Falls and #1 in the books.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be releasing videos every Tuesday. So keep an eye out for us, and we'll see you next time.
Howdy.